Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. As long as we have this wrong notion that we have to do meditation, we are going the wrong direction. Meditation is never done. Because anything you do, it has a beginning and it ends. Such people, they do meditation for half an hour. So half an hour meditation, rest of the day frustration. No, never do meditation. One big problem solved. You are struggling, do meditation for what? See? Once I was traveling from Delhi to Mumbai by train, many years before. That time I was pretty young, smart. And in that train, the AC seats, there were 3 one side, 2 one side. And I got a seat, a sandwich seat. On the left side, there was a huge Sindhi flowing out of the seat. And on the right side, there was a young girl. And I was in the center. You can see my tragedy. This overflowing Sindhi was pushing me. And this side, there was me too. Yeah. And in between, I had to sit. So whole night, it was a very long journey. Those days, not very fast. So whole night I was praying to the Lord and carrying the burden of the overflowing Sindhi. In the morning time, 4 or 5 o'clock, I went to the bathroom and came. So I had to naturally talk, excuse me. Then she said, by the way, where are you going? She asked me. I said, I don't go anywhere by the way, I go the proper way. Oh, you are talking sense. I said, yes, I am not nonsense. So the eyes started thawing. Then out of courtesy, I also had to ask, I said, where are you? You are going to Bombay, is it not? Yes. Any job, interview? Yes. I got some interview. I am a software engineer. Then I asked, what is the dream of your life? Then she started. I should have a nice bungalow on the seaside, should have a lovely big car, should have an intelligent and listening husband earning in 5 digits, 2 sweet little kids. That's the dream of my life. I said, dreams never come true. Then what for you want this? Then I told her, why do you postpone all these things? Why not have it right now? She said, what do you mean? I said, look here. You want to have a big car for what? For being happy or for being miserable? For being happy. Very good. You want a beautiful house for what? For becoming miserable? No. You want an intelligent and listening husband earning a lot for what? For miserable? For being happy. So what you are doing, you are postponing your happiness till you get these things. Why don't you think of being happy now and here? Don't postpone your happiness. He said, hey, you are talking something different. Yes. I said, I am abnormal. See, Then what you want? You want happiness now. You want happiness here. You want happiness without efforts. And you want happiness which is permanent, not temporary. Living in this understanding is meditation. See, friends. Therefore, yesterday we have seen, instead of doing meditation, start playing meditation. And when we play, there is no concern for the victory or defeat. If you are playing with the kids, I saw up there cricket. I was playing cricket with kids. I said, rules are mine, not yours. Swamiji, anything you say we agree, but you have to play with us. I said, rules. I will do only batting. Number 2, I will never be out. Number 3, you will not send me to run after the ball. Agreed? Yes. And after few balls, then the bowler boy, he said, how many LBW? I said, what LBW? You can't see my legs. How can you say LBW? He said, no, for you LBW is lungi before wicket. So for me, I was not concerned whether I win or I am defeated. It was just fun. See? Living in this attitude 24/7 is living in meditation. See? But we are struggling. No, it should be like that. No, not whatever is there is good. आज का भोजन बहुत अच्छा है. Before eating, you finish it off. See, friends. And therefore, how not to do meditation we have to understand. So all the problems are in the mind. So we have to start understanding mind. Without understanding the mind, you cannot work on the mind. See, you are all doctors here. I am afraid to talk anything about it. But if somebody is wanting to become a good surgeon, but he doesn't know the anatomy, and on the operation table, we should start, and then he asks, "Yeah, kidney kahan hoti hai?" See, he has to be perfect in the same manner. When we want to get rid of the problem of mind, we must know the working of the mind. See, the anatomy of thoughts. See, friends. Then we will slowly come to know. Number 1, we all suffer because of thoughts. And therefore, what we are told, what is yogaha, chittavritti nirodha yogaha. Let there be no thoughts. You try, you can never stop it. And then suffer. And then complain. See, instead of that, if you understand, very simple way, that be very attentive. Thoughts cannot come without putting the clothes of words. Try to think without using any word. Anything? चित्तवृत्ति निरोधा पता नहीं क्यों आ रहे हैं. Whose face I have seen in the morning? One husband was complaining his wife. I don't know किसका मुंह देखा morning. Whole day went horrible. Wife is cool, happy. How many times I told you, right in the morning, never do shaving. You have seen your own face. Most disgusting. Don't complain. The mind is in 2 minutes on 2 minutes. No, 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 no. Be very attentive. Mind expresses at 4 stages. First is unmanifest stage. Remember, one is the important word. It is not non-existing. Unmanifest. Unmanifest means it is there, but it has not become expressed. Unmanifest. Then is ready to manifest, but not yet manifested. Third is subtle manifestation. And last is the gross manifestation. Like you take the chickpea, very hard seed. In that there is unmanifest plant. The plant doesn't come from outside. It is already there, unmanifest. And then you put that seed in the water overnight. The seed swells. That is not yet manifested, but ready to manifest. Then third stage. Then the two things come out of the seed, one going upward, one going downward. The downward going becomes the root system and upward going becomes the plant. Just little bit has come out. And ultimately it becomes a full grown plant. 4 stages. Exactly the same way. Mind is unmanifest. Then this mind becomes ready to manifest. That unmanifest mind is called as Paravani. Then, not yet manifest but ready to manifest, mind is called as Pashyanti Vani. Then, this Pashyanti Vani, when it starts manifesting, it is called as the Madhyama Vani, which is subtle. And finally, this mind expresses fully in the grossest form. It is called as Vaikhari Vani. Now, these 4 stages. Vaikhari Vani is that experience of our life. Be very attentive. We are talking about experiences. See? Vaikhari Vani is that experience wherein the object, this is a mic. Now this mic is in my hand as an object, and the word mic is in my mind or in my mouth. So that experience where the word and the object, they are separated from each other, that experience is called as waking experience. Then second stage. Like we are sitting and talking to ourselves. See, that Guptaji was supposed to come, but he has not come. I don't know why these people give the word, but they never. So you are talking to yourself, where the object and the thought both are only thought form. Guptaji is nowhere. And about talking about him, that is also nowhere. Only thought. That is Madhyama Vani. Then it goes still deeper. We come to the Pashyanti Vani. In Pashyanti Vani, we are not yet ready to burst out, but we are preparing to burst out. In Pashyanti Vani, the object and the thought, both are yet undifferentiated. They are together. Like these three legs of the tripod, they are together. If I pull one leg, all the other two will come. In Pashyanti Vani, the thought and the object, they are yet undifferentiated. All the great masters live at this level of existence. Therefore, when they say something, it happens. Because the thought and object, they are not separate. And ultimate is Paravani. Paravani is going back to the consciousness. These are the things we have to be very clear. Now we have to begin our journey from where we are. So where are we? We are in the Vaikhari Vani, in the gross world. So we have to start our journey from Vaikhari Vani, come to Madhyama. From Madhyama, come to Pashyanti. From Pashyanti, merge in Para. Therefore, this is to be clearly understood. Now to practice this. Because the mind is gross outside and subtle inside. So what we have to do? First, control the mind outside. How the mind is to be controlled outside? देखो, सुनो, बोलो मत. See, hear, don't talk. This is living in meditation. We have got these default settings. We have to comment on everything in this world. See, friends, in Bhagavad Mahapuran, Bhagavan Sri Krishna tells the ultimate message to Uddhavji. When Uddhavji says that, "Oh Lord, you are going, now what will happen to me, how will I live, please guide me." He said, "Look here, go to Badrinath, stay there and follow the following instructions. Number one, don't comment on anybody. Somebody is good or somebody is bad. Then, don't tell anybody to come and don't tell anybody to go." He said, what is the purpose? The purpose is, when you comment on something, you give it a status of reality. See? Do we say, yesterday's rainbow was very good, today's is not good, I think one color is missing or what? No. Whenever we comment on anything in this world, we have given it a status of reality. And what we think as real, we get lost in that. Therefore, this is meditation. Here, see, no comments. Outside. Inside, because we have learned, mind is nothing but speech. So, Vaikhari Vani, we have to control. Then inside, when we are sitting all by ourselves, follow three things. Don't talk to yourself. Don't hear any sound. Don't try to see something. These are the three expressions of mind within. When this is not understood or known, Many people get lost in that. See, last time, Swamiji, I had a meditation, I could see nice bright light. But afterward, the light has never come. What has gone wrong? Change the bulb. Bulb has become fused. These are all the tricks of the mind. Now, by this practice, what will happen? We start controlling our Vaikhari Vani. And we come back. So the world is kept outside. Now you are all by yourself. We suffer maximum because of ourselves, not because of others. From other people, you can go away. Suppose I am suffering because of you. I can go away in my room. But when I am suffering because of me, where will I go? Wherever I go, there I am. See? Therefore, spend some time on this. When you are sitting all by yourself, that time, practice this. Don't expect the things to happen overnight. Anything which happens overnight like a mushroom, it doesn't have strength. An oak tree takes years together to grow strong. So, you are sitting where you are sitting. Just start. Next 10 seconds. No talking, no hearing, and no seeing. If we can achieve this for 10 seconds, then it can be achieved for an hour. The result of this will be, in medical term they call as unused atrophy. Any organ you don't use for a long period of time, it loses its ability to function. Any organ. Mind is an organ, antakaran. Now see, when we decide not to talk to ourselves, speech is organ of action. So indirectly we are controlling our organs of action. So activities will become reduced. And when we try to listen to silence, what exactly happens is, we drop our ears and go beyond the ears. Ears are the Jnanendriya, the organs of perception. We go beyond the organs of perception. Now see what has happened. We have gone beyond the gross world. And third, when we are not interested to see anything, mind will not project. But we are told again and again, When you see it, there will be a bindu, a dot, light. It will start expanding. Now you have already conditioned your mind. So you are waiting for the dot to come. But instead of dot, the dot con comes. No. When thus our mind is able to go back from the Vaikari stage to Madhyama, from the Madhyama to the Pashyanti, there are no efforts on our part. If we are struggling, we are going the wrong way. So, let us correct the understanding. When disturbances come, you will discover that whatever we have given importance to, that becomes the cause of disturbance. If we have given importance, we have to devalue. Nobody can do it for us. So instead of complaining about the disturbed mind, go to the source and find out what is disturbing. Then we will discover something is disturbing or somebody is disturbing to whom we have given value and importance. Therefore, some psychological adjustments are necessary to be done before you sit quiet for undoing all what we have been doing under the disguise of meditation. These psychological adjustments are essential. First is we have to be cheerful and happy. A miserable person can never think of something great. Number two, in our heart is our beloved Lord and Guru Maharaj who protect and guide us from within. Third most important thing, take a position of Mr. Nobody. Nobody is the one who has no past. Thereafter, don't plan anything what we will do after meditation. So the future is closed. Now we are in the utter present as nobody, therefore no possessions and no relations. As a result, mind is totally empty. Mind minus thoughts is consciousness. Consciousness plus objectivity is mind. Thoughts are always about something else. Like the eyes can see something else, they cannot see themselves. Similarly, mind can think of something else, not about itself. This experience is like solid space. Yesterday we saw gross space supports gross contents but doesn't get influenced by them. Mind space supports thought contents but doesn't get influenced by them. When we travel and go beyond these two spaces, meaning the gross world doesn't become an issue for us. The thought world doesn't become an issue for us. So we come in the third stage, the Chidakasha, the gross or the solid space. Why solid? Because other than the absolute, there is nothing else. Therefore, solid. And the Pashyanti Madhyama Vaikari Vani, they come out of the same consciousness. So all these are contained in the Chidakash. Therefore, Chidakasha is like the solid space. Like gold is a solid space for all the ornaments. Ornaments don't come from outside. They are unmanifest, they become manifest. Similarly, Mayi eva sakalam jatam, Mayi sarvam pratishtitam, Mayi sarvam layam yati, tad brahmadvayamasmya. Everything is born in me, maintained in me, goes back to me. We are not doing anything. Correct the understanding without becoming a meditator. This is so simple, effortless, and requires zero time as the time efforts required for a husband to know that he is a man. He doesn't have to do anything. because he is. He doesn't have to become. Your body has disappeared from your mind. The mind has almost become contentless. Breathing is extremely slow and shallow. This process is like an ice cube fallen in a bucket of water will slowly dissolve and merge with the water. It will not become water. It was already water. Because of the shape, it became ice. Similarly, mind is consciousness. Know for certain we are not doing meditation, but being in meditation. keeping this experience of effortless being, then play the game of life like the musicians. They have a reference of Shruti and then they sing. So for us, this is a reference point. Initially, the thoughts will keep coming. Instead of fighting, you discover and learn that whatever we have given importance, that alone erupts as a thought from within the mind. Till such time, the seeds of objectivity are dormant in the mind, thoughts will start erupting. So if we have given importance, we have to devalue. Not now, later. And the thought will subside. Giving importance to anything in the world has a root of body identification. Anybody who is the source of disturbance has a root in body identification leading to relationship. Meditation reveals this truth to us. Take deep breath 2-3 times and you will see now the body is included in the mind and there may be pain here and there which was not till now. Move your toes and fingers. Now the wrong knowledge has become firm. Earlier the knowledge was mind has included the body. Now the experience is I am inside the body, the mind is inside the body. And therefore the world is outside. Samsara is nothing but living in this illusion that I am inside the body and the world is outside the body. The entry of the world in our mind or entry of the body in our mind is like our entry in the mirror in the form of a reflection. As the reflection is not a burden to the mirror, so too, for the consciousness, the world is not a burden. This is not achievement. This is our natural state. But this natural state has become an achievement and the abnormal condition has become a natural state. Like not getting attached to anything is our natural state. Getting attached to something or somebody is unnatural. And therefore, that unnatural state of attachment we suffer. We are not attached to anything in this world. Like the mirror is not attached to anything that is reflected. Discover this truth and live in this wisdom 24/7 is living in meditation. Offer this at the feet of your beloved Lord. Don't make a memory of this because this experience was not at the level of the mind but trans mind experience. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.